Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of ICN. I'm your host, Tiva Crawford. On today's episode, we finally have a result for the United States presidential election, as well as a look inside a local animal shelter. But first, this open was produced by BPT student Zach Powell. Welcome to ICN. I'm Tiva Crawford. Today's top story is one for which the entire nation has waited patiently: the outcome of the United States presidential election. ICN's Dylan Henson is here with the results.
Last Tuesday was Election Day. As a result of many Americans participating in absentee and mail-in voting in historic numbers, it's taken some time to tally the results in some states. It took several days of counting, but in the end, Joe Biden picked up the crucial swing state of Pennsylvania and gained its 20 electoral votes. This put President-elect Biden over the 270 electoral vote threshold needed to win the presidency. President Trump shows no signs of backing down, however, and he has mounted several legal challenges in many of the battleground states that were responsible for deciding the election. He has refused to concede the race and has stated without evidence that widespread voter fraud has been committed. Many world leaders and top Republicans have reached out to President-elect Biden with their congratulations, but some Republicans in Congress aren't breaking with the president. They have repeated his calls to count all legal votes, and President-elect Joe Biden is scheduled to be sworn in on January 20th of 2021.
A local park is getting a facelift. Kiwanis Park in downtown Rutherfordton is getting a new and improved design. The project was scheduled to be completed in October, but due to construction delays, the town of Rutherfordton tells us the project is expected to be completed in December. The renovated park will feature a large pavilion with bathrooms, increased seating, Wi-Fi along the Purple Martin Greenway, and even a parking area for food trucks. The pavilion features a new public green as well as a council ring that will double as a gathering space for events, concerts, and movies. Younger visitors will enjoy the new treehouse and playground just across the covered bridge. The park will also offer a unique story walk sponsored by Norris Public Library, a dog park, and walking paths throughout the area. The park facelift is the result of a partnership between the town of Rutherfordton and the Rutherford County Tourism Development Authority. Rutherfordton Town Manager Doug Barrick tells us, "We are very excited about this park and look forward to opening this new community asset for all to enjoy." For more information about the Kiwanis Park Project, you can visit www.rutherfordton.net/Kiwanis-Park-Project. Now for this week's COVID-19 update. Rutherford County reports 1,909 confirmed cases since March. There are currently 128 active cases, 1,701 people out of quarantine, and 17 people hospitalized. The county also confirms 80 deaths since March. The college reports no new confirmed cases this week. Since March, the college has seen 7 employees and 22 students test positive. Isothermal administration tells us that they believe none of the cases were contracted on campus and that individuals are contacted whether there's concern regarding possible exposure. Remember to keep practicing the 3 W's. Wait 6 feet apart, wear a mask, and wash your hands. Are you looking to get involved on campus? This week we highlight Isothermal's Student Government Association. Here's SGA President Ellie Booth with more.
SGA is a student leadership organization focused on student activities and the betterment of student life on campus. My name is Ellie Booth. I'm your student body president, and I am located in the Student SGA office located in the Student Center. If you come by, I can answer any questions you might have regarding student activities, as well as events we might have coming up. If you stop by, I can also give you an application and fill you in on your duties as senator. We are definitely looking for more senators, especially from specific majors such as business, fine arts.
The SGA is also in charge of organizing and planning events for students and faculty on campus. Gardner-Webb University will play its only football game of the fall season this Saturday at Charlotte. The university also announced its 2021 spring football schedule on Monday. The Runnin' Bulldogs entered the spring with 4 Big South Conference games and are in the process of filling additional non-conference dates prior to the start of league play. The schedule begins on March 20th, as the Dogs have a home game against Monmouth. Nationally ranked Kennesaw State follows with a visit to Boiling Springs on March 27th to wrap up the home portion of the spring slate. Gardner-Webb then closes out the spring season with trips to Charleston Southern on April the 3rd and Robert Morris on April the 10th. Isothermal President Walter Dalton joined Terry Lane of the IT department for a socially distanced game of ping pong. We interviewed Dalton following the game.
I'm just going to say that even in COVID you can have fun. We just had a ping pong game that we do every year. We were socially distanced, we were properly masked, and we got a lot of exercise and had a lot of fun with it. It's something that I want to congratulate our Student Government Association. Each year they sponsor different events, and each year I'm gullible enough to get out and play ping pong. I do it once a year. I need to do more of it. It's good exercise. But it's always good to get together with our students, with our faculty and staff, and have fun together, and that's what this is all about. And I enjoy the ping pong greatly, but I think I'm aging out probably, but it was a good day. I congratulate our Student Government Association, and I congratulate our campus for the way.
To learn more about on-campus games and activities, stop by the Student Center. This week, we are showcasing a local animal control center that is seeing impressive numbers this year. The Rutherford County Animal Control Department works with animals to ensure their utmost safety. Since a change in management in April 2017, the center has received 6,398 animals. 980 of these animals were returned to their owners, but sadly, 1,008 animals had to be euthanized. Since then, the county has been working to reduce the number of animals euthanized. This year, they have saved 94% of animals. They attribute these results to the efforts of rescue groups like Heart of the Foothills, Lee Shore, and Labor of Love. The department tells us they recognize how critical these partnerships are, and together they are making a difference in Rutherford County. We asked the county shelter what they are in need of, and they requested items such as bleach, paper towels, kitty litter, Clorox wipes, and other cleaning supplies. On September 1st, the county took in a large number of potbelly pigs. The shelter invites you to join them this Saturday, November 14th, from noon until 2 p.m. for an adoption event for these pigs. It will be held near the animal shelter located at 656 Laurel Hill Drive in Rutherfordton. For more information about this event, you can call the shelter at 828-287-6004. Attention all isothermal students. The deadline for early registration for the spring 2021 semester ends on Friday, November 20th. If you haven't already done so, please reach out to your advisor and plan to meet before this date. If you miss out on early registration, there will be a few more opportunities to register before the spring semester begins. Isothermal Community College hosted its annual Free Veterans Day concert last Saturday, featuring country music recording artist Matt Stillwell. The Sylva, North Carolina native played for about 90 minutes at the drive-in event, where attendees honked horns and flashed their lights instead of applauding, and some set up tables during an unseasonably warm and pleasant evening. Event organizers distributed gift bags to attendees, along with a book describing the work of the American Legion and all the branches of our military. The event was sponsored in part by the Rutherford Regional Health System, WNCW, and local veterans groups. That's all the time we have for this edition of ICN. Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. From all of us here at the Broadcasting Department, have a great day.